Welcome back. It is Thursday, August 1st in the MLB. Our two best bets are on the way. It is Austin, joined by Logan. Today, joined by your guys' favorite guest. Get it out, the broom is here. Finally, a 3-0 sweep. Exactly what we needed. Let's do a victory lap and then dive into today's picks on a short slate. Logan's pick, Twins Mets over 8. Hey, we both love that. Should have been a 10-unit play because that cashed in like the 4th or 5th inning. We love that. Andrew Heaney under an ounce, pretty sweat-free. And the parlay of the day clutched up for another plus money winner. Parlays of the day have been pretty hot. A 3-0 sweep. Wonderful. Goal today, 2-0. We only have 2 picks today, but let's dive into them. As always, we appreciate you guys' support. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Let's continue this momentum into August and make it a huge August for us. So let's just do that. Who's in? You guys in for a very profitable August? Get out of the negatives? I certainly think we can do that. And we're going to start where you guys know we are going to start. Parlay of the day. Should be no surprise. It's back. It's a Thursday. We're going to do another one. It is a short slate. So if you want to go check out the breakdown that was posted before this video, I talked about all 5 games today. I talked about also some guys that pitched really well in July. I give a lot of July statistics. So win and loss record, guys that pitched well versus bad, guys that had great months at the plate and stuff like that. So you can go check that out. It was posted before this one. Parlay today will be linked down below in the description. Should be live around 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to try to cook up a winner. Look, it's a short slate, which is why we only got 2 picks. We're not going to come out here and force 3 onto a short slate. That is exactly how you go 0-3. Something Logan and I are very familiar with. We're going to try to go 2-0 today. That would be electric. So the first pick, parlay of the day, link down below. Should be live around 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Linked in pinned comment, description, and it'll be linked at the end of the video once it is live. You can also go check out that breakdown. But Logan and I are going to target one game pick, one that we really like together. And I'm going to target one side of the analysis. Logan's going to target the other because we're going to Detroit. We're taking the Kansas City Royals and Detroit Tigers, and we're taking the over 8.5 runs plus 100 on FanDuel. So not too bad value here. If this goes to 8, that'd be kind of annoying, but hopefully it stays steady at 8.5. That's where sharper books have the line here. Now, I'm going to talk all about the Royals and why I expect them to put up some runs today. Logan will talk about how he thinks the Tigers can put up some runs, which I agree with, and as well as the bullpens. Now, we're going to talk about Kaider Montero, who will start for the Tigers. 6.38 ERA and a 1.45 whip. Now, Montero not looked great recently. 5 earned runs in 3 straight starts. He has not been great. 2 of them came at home. So if you're like, oh, he sucks on the road, he's been good at home. Well, a lot of those starts did come at home. He's allowed 3 home runs in his last start, 2 home runs the previous start, and he's allowed 1 or more home runs in 6 of his 7 starts. So he's been giving up some hard contact. And against the Royals team that's swinging hot bats, it's just something that you got to back. I think the Royals put up some runs here today, but I don't think they're an easy winner on the money line. But Montero, hopefully it's not a masterclass. That would really be aggravating, but he's 6th percentile in expected ERA, 5th in expected batting average. He's allowing a 901 OPS this season. Now, that might not mean a lot to you, 901, but that doesn't mean much. Let's just say, what if that was a hitter hitting 901? Pretty much any hitter out there would love that because I would rank 13th best in the majors. We talk about all the hitters that are out there. Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Juan Soto, those guys, 13th. So not far behind those guys. That's what Montero is hitting, allowing to the average hitter at the plate. He's not been great. He doesn't miss bats, 29th percentile in K percentage, 32nd in barrel percentage, very low in ground ball percentage, so avoiding double plays. We know this is a Royals team that doesn't strike out much at all. Last 14 days, Royals swinging hot bats, 4th in batting average, 6th in OPS, and 8th in WRC+. My biggest stat I love for the Royals, number 1 in batting average with runners in scoring position these last 2 weeks. They're getting the timely hits. And to cash it over, you need those timely hits. We saw them put up a ton of runs against the White Sox. I certainly think they can continue that against Detroit. They didn't have a day off to hopefully lose their momentum. It's August. It's the Royals team making a playoff push. I think they put up some runs on Montero, and I really think we get some runs out of that Royals lineup today. But Logan, I'm going to throw it to you. Why you think the Royals starter will give up some runs, as well as you can talk about those bullpens. Go ahead, talk about some Seth Lugo.
Yeah, it's going to be Seth Lugo starting for the Royals. We need some runs because on paper, Seth Lugo has been really solid this year. 2.66 ERA and a 1.04 whip. So you're looking at this and you're like, Logan, I'm not seeing the runs against Seth Lugo. But the Lugo regression might finally be here. We've been waiting on it all season. With veteran pitchers, sometimes they come out of the gate strong. Sometimes they have a really strong first half of the season. That's what Lugo had. But if you look at his most recent starts, Lugo allowed 6, 1, and 5 earned runs in his last 3 starts. The one good one in there was sandwiched in there. That was a 9 innings pitch masterclass against the White Sox. I mean, hello, it's the White Sox. It doesn't count. No, but against competent offenses, Seth Lugo's been getting rocked, and I do think this Tigers offense could be classified as competent. I would not put them in the category of the White Sox. But Lugo's expected ERA is a 3.95 expected ERA. His expected batting average is 36th percentile. His hard hit percentage, 35th percentile, which is alarming for a pitcher who could fall off in the K department. I mean, Seth Lugo has a few games where he gets 5 or 6 Ks. But what happens if the strikeouts aren't there? He's getting hit hard when the ball is put in play, and that could be for extra bases. I could easily see some runs against Seth Lugo today. Lugo faced the Tigers back in April, went 7 innings, pitched 0 and runs, 9 Ks. He masterclassed them. That was back in April, though. This Tigers team's a lot different now. They hit a lot different now, and Lugo has had a whole season of fatigue almost by now. I really do think Seth Lugo's falling off right before our eyes. His ERA will take a dip. He will finish the season above a 3 ERA. That's not even a bold prediction. He's not in the form right now that he was back then, first time he faced the Tigers. And over the last 14 days, you look at this Tigers offense. Have they been great versus right-handed pitcher? No. 27th in batting average. Not great. But what's the stat that I care a little bit more about? They are 10th best in batting average with runners in scoring position. I still think they're going to have those chances against Seth Lugo today. I mean, what we've always talked about it all season long, an over-under comes down to how are you going to hit with runners in scoring position. We swept yesterday because we got the timely hits. If that Astros pick needed a timely hit, we got it. I really do think we see some timely hits from the Tigers today. I do not think Royals on the money line is a free parlay piece. If it is, okay. But I still think the Tigers are going to put up some fight. I don't think they're going to roll over in this one, facing a division rival that is on the come up. I mean, I think this would be a great spot for the Tigers to play spoiler. We could see late runs in the bullpen as well. I mean, we got 2 starters that are liable. Can we get some in the bullpen? Over the last 14 days, the Royals, 23rd in bullpen ERA at a 4.83. Royals bullpen is just liable for several run opportunities. And then the Tigers bullpen, 17th in bullpen ERA at a 4.42. I also like the run opportunities for Kansas City late in this one too. Again, what do we need to cash an 8.5 total? We need ideally 4 runs from each side, because then you're guaranteed the over. But I see a perfect pathway for that, Austin. I really do love this over.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. There's a reason we both agreed on this pick. Something Logan didn't touch on. The Tigers were just shut out in their last game before having a day off yesterday. And I kind of like that. We talked about yesterday with the Twins. They were shut out by Sean Manaea. And then the next game, they finally kind of figured it out. Sometimes when you get shut out, you just figure things out the next game. And the Tigers certainly have some capable bats in there. And we've talked about Lugo, a lot of innings under his belt. He has, if you go onto his baseball savant chart, like Logan kind of pointed out, a lot of blue circles on there. So he's been really good getting those timely outs. If he doesn't get the timely outs, we really think the Tigers could put up some runs here today, which is why we're backing them too. And I really think the Royals, although they haven't been very trustworthy on the road this season, Montero's just been pretty dang bad. They're going to have to do terrible today to not put up some runs against them. So I really like this over at 8.5 plus 100 on FanDuel. That's our one pick in this video. Like I said, our second pick will be our parlay of the day. You can find that down below, linked in the description. We're going to go write it up right now and send it off to the editors. So hopefully it is another winner, and hopefully the parlay of the day can cash, I think, a 3rd straight. And we've been really good over the last 7 or 8 parlays. Let's try to cash another one on a short slate. Got to get in the lab. We'll probably talk about some other games and not have anything related to the Royals Tigers game in that parlay. So if you want to hear our thoughts there, you can check out the parlay of the day. You can also check out the breakdown, which was posted right before this video. Will be linked in the description. Go see my thoughts on a bunch of other 4 games on the slate. So y'all have a wonderful Thursday. It's Austin Logan. We're signing out. Hopefully we can return. Don't know if maybe we'll bring this puppy out if we go 2-0 tomorrow. Let's just have another great day. Let's make August a wonderful month for y'all and our bets. So let's have a great month. And we'll see you guys back tomorrow with some more picks. See you then. Peace.